When I was heading to Puerto Escondido, I had this dreamy vision of how it would all unfold for me in this magnetic surf town. I imagined what I would see, the endless blue stretching before me, the waves I would catch, and the ones that would swallow me whole, who I would meet in the water and on land, the connections we would form, and how they would shape my days. I pictured myself walking through those beautifully designed spaces I had only seen on screens, finally stepping into their warm glow, feeling what it's like to exist in that beauty created by talented hands, and finally experiencing those West Coast sunsets everyone talks about. The sky melting into shades of gold and pink, the ocean reflecting its last light, and the world slowing down for just a moment. But the more we plan out every detail in our heads, the more we entertain the guy upstairs. My experiences in Puerto Escondido didn't start exactly how I romanticized them. A few days in, I got food poisoning for the first time in Mexico, and to make things worse, the medication I took to ease the symptoms triggered a serious allergic reaction, setting off a very unpleasant medical emergency I had to face alone here in town. I just came back from the doctor and I was so stressed. I was crying. I was sobbing. I was not crying, I was sobbing because I talked too much to ChatGPT and I thought I have some deadly allergic reaction to a medicine that I took yesterday. The doctor said that everything is normal, my blood pressure, I have no fever. He checked me fully and he said that I have some strong allergic reaction. My entire body is itching. I have bumps all across my stomach, my back, my legs. It's really unpleasant. I thought I'm gonna die because I actually never had an allergic reaction. This is my first allergic reaction ever. I had some mild stuff before, but it was never related to something I took previously, like a medicine that I took previously. So I thought I was just dying, like slowly dying. I forgot the name of the allergy that I was able to Google, but I'm gonna plug it in somewhere here so you might understand what I was going through. ChatGPT was saying to me that this kind of stuff escalates really fast and I might have really sensitive throat and I won't be able to breathe and all my features on my face just gonna blow up, and that's what I thought is gonna happen to me in 10 minutes. So I rushed to the emergency and gladly I had a really good doctor that could take care of me and explain to me that I'm not gonna die and everything is gonna be okay, and I just need to drink a lot of water, electrolytes, stay away from solid food. I have a bunch of electrolytes here, which probably not the best for me. The best is just drinking coconut water. It's really good. But yeah, that was my adventure this morning. I thought I'm gonna be surfing and I woke up super early. I woke up at 6. And in the beginning, when I saw my rash on my back and my face, I thought I might had a bug in my bed all this time. And this is where the rash is coming from, but it was an allergic reaction. Yeah, a very stressful morning. And just to give you the background of the story, I arrived in Puerto Escondido and had a sandwich that I probably shouldn't be eating. And what happened is I just had poisoning immediately. I felt so bad for one day. I was nauseous and maybe I should have been vomiting instead of going through all of this. Like, I don't know what would help me, you know? So I just stayed in my room for the first day. The next day I went surfing, and then I also have Spanish classes. I attended the next day's Spanish class. But the day after, I already had diarrhea. Diarrhea lasted for 24 hours, and then I got this medicine that I shouldn't be taking. Hold on, I think I threw it out. Yeah, this guy. I took this thing that my friend recommended to me. It has antibiotics and it's just destroyed me. I now have a full-on allergy that my immune system is trying to fight. The doctor, so what the doctor said is that we can inject one shot of steroids that would calm my nervous system, and I was like in fight or flight mode. I was like, no, I'm not gonna inject anything. And then now I'm researching everything about steroids, and now I know how little I know about steroids and what they're for. And then the doctor suggested to take pills for anti-inflammatory action, so I kind of like get the relief for my systems. That might take a while. The steroid shot would probably help me faster. So yeah, I just he saw me that I was like sobbing and stressed by myself at 6 a.m. So he said, look, it's really good that you're being cautious, that you're asking questions, and that you're trying to understand what is going to be put inside your body. So he suggested for me to just calm down, evaluate all the options, and then just monitor how my body reacts further to the allergic reaction, and then we can make a proper decision whether or not I should get the shot or get the pills and then move on from there. So I'm just been monitoring my allergic reaction, and it's not so good. Like, it's kind of spread to my eye, and I have numbness in my cheeks, and in general, I feel fine. So like, I don't have extreme swelling, and I don't have any other symptoms that might need to, hospitalize me or something like that. So I'm not dying yet, which is good news, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna drink water. I'm also gonna make another bowl of chicken broth and sip on it because it kind of makes me feel good, my belly. And just take care of myself. This is the other part of travel that I never came across. Like, I always had pleasant experiences. My flights weren't generally delayed or canceled or anything like that happened to me before. So I guess this is just my first time of having a medical emergency of this kind. And now I kind of know that it's okay, like it's going to be okay, and have a positive mindset is one big thing that I need to learn how to embrace, because I literally thought I'm gonna die, and that made me really stressed, and I felt like my body is not dealing good with that. I started having more patches, so stress does contribute to the flarings on my body with the allergic reaction. The key is to stay calm and to take action, go see a doctor. Also, do not take off-the-counter pills that you don't know nothing about, even if a friend is saying this is the best for whatever symptom. You have to do your research. You have to check that that pill might have antibiotics, which this is what was my case. I knew I don't respond to antibiotics, like my immune system might collapse and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, do your own research, which now I'm doing 100%. I'm not even trusting the doctors anymore. It's not like I'm not trusting the doctors, but I have to be extra cautious because I'm by myself. I need to take care of myself. I'm the person who is responsible. There is no more adults. I'm responsible for myself and for my choices. So whatever is gonna get injected into my body, that would be my choice. So yeah, that's the gist right now. I'm feeling okay. I just texted my doctor to tell him how I feel and whether or not we should proceed with one or the other treatment. I'm gonna get more rest, drink water, electrolytes, and I'm gonna make another portion of chicken broth and just wait it out. I think time and rest is my best friend right now, so I just need to wait it out and see how it goes. But yeah, my experiences in Puerto Escondido didn't start as I planned, but that's okay. The most important thing is to stay calm, as I said, and also be grateful for the fact that I can take time to recover. I don't have to work. I can take care of myself. I'm overall in good health, and I have the resources to do everything that is needed in order to get better. So that's it. I warmed up the chicken broth. I wish I could make it from scratch, from real chicken, but I couldn't find a good piece here at the local supermarket at Chedraui. Then I came across a pre-made broth that turned out to be surprisingly decent. I sipped it slowly, then went back to rotting in bed until sunset time rolled around. I didn't want to stay stuck any longer in that space of overthinking, so I got up and went to watch the sunset. I think deep down I just needed to see something bigger than me, something constant, something that didn't care about the things I was overthinking. And the sun, it was setting exactly like it always does. Quietly, confidently, without needing permission from anyone. There were people all around me, some alone, some with their lovers, their friends, and we were all just watching. No words, no stories exchanged, just this unspoken agreement that this moment mattered. And in that moment, I realized the world doesn't stop for our sadness. And that's not cruel. It's actually very comforting, because it means that even when we fall apart, the world holds steady. The sun still rises, the ocean still breathes, the sky still paints itself in golden pink. Fear tells us everything is ending, but nature gently reminds us life moves on, and so can we. I finally started to feel better, trying to get back into filming, and then, of course, I forgot to turn on the mic. So this part is running on camera audio. It's not perfect, but that's kind of the point of this entire video. Things are not perfect, and they also don't always go as planned, but here's my allergy update. Good morning, everyone. It's the second day. I went for that sunset, and it was so good. Like, it was incredible, and I feel like it's maybe helped me a little bit from what I had. I still have those flare-ups all over my belly and my back, but I don't know, I just feel good. Like, I feel like I'm ready for surfing. Like, I haven't been surfing for 2 days and it just sucks. So I booked a session this morning. It's 9 a.m. at the moment. I'm gonna go surf at La Punta. It's a beach about 5 kilometers away from me. I might meet my friend Jay if he will wake up. He lives in Puerto Escondido during winter time, so I'm gonna go surfing and he might be able to take a few videos of me surfing, so that's the hope if he wakes up, because he loves to oversleep and stay up late. So yeah, I need to call him now so he can get there. But yeah, so the plan is to just, go surfing and survive. I put some cream, like no fragrance cream on top of my belly and my back, and I'm hoping that just gonna like soothe my skin while I surf. I have this swimsuit from Billabong. It's very soft, so that's my best option to wear. And I'm also gonna wear the long sleeve, the guard. Yeah. So I'm only gonna put sunscreen on my face, and yeah, and that's it. So let's see how it goes. I don't know. I really hope, I wish that nothing bad is gonna happen to my allergic reaction, my skin here. It's actually like the flare-ups are less inflamed, but there are more of them. So I'm a little worried. By the way, the doctor, we had the plan that I will come to his office again and I'll take either the pills or he'll give me the steroid shot. I was ready to take the pills. I called him multiple times. I texted him. He did not reply. He did not answer. And yeah, this is just like the reality of, I don't know, like maybe this is just one person that is like that, doesn't really care. I didn't get those vibes from him that he will never reply ever again. Like I felt like he cared during our meeting. But yeah, no reply, no call back, no nothing. I did get off the counter an anti-allergic pill that I did my research this time, and like it's harmful. So yeah, once I paid the doctor, he disappeared. So just make sure if you come to Mexico, you pay someone after you receive the treatment. And yeah, just make sure the communication is there, because I don't know what happened. Like he just disappeared. He never replied to me ever again. So that sucks, but that's okay. That's not gonna ruin our day, right? Yes. Good thing that he could tell me is that like I'm not gonna die, because this is the reassurance that I was looking for, and that's just the reality of life, and we're gonna roll with that, learn from our mistakes, pay after your treatment, not before your treatment, and that's it. All right, let's go surfing. After surfing, I met up with my friend Jay. Nothing was filmed by him from shore, but that's just another situation that went into the buckets of things not going as planned in this video, but that's okay. I had a good prediction this time and hired my drone girl beforehand, so we captured something today for sure. We are at Humano, a boutique hotel I was always curious about every time I passed it on my way to the lineup. And today, everything aligned. I finally made it here to the restaurant for lunch. After 3 days without solid food, you can imagine how quickly I inhaled those plates. It felt like they were gone before I could even turn on the camera. But I have to show you around because this place absolutely deserves its moment. The vibe here is incredibly relaxed. It's a boutique hotel with a limited number of rooms, keeping it intimate and private while being positioned in the center of La Punta. The interior design is so minimalistic, just how I like it, with soft, warm tones that made my eyes feel at ease instantly. We eventually made our way to the rooftop where the sun was beating down, but the sight of the mountains, oh my god, and the clean, peaceful atmosphere of the place truly spoke to me. It's one of those places where you feel like time slows down and life is just too good. But then reality hit me. I was already running late for my surf analysis session at the surf house, so I grabbed my things and headed out, attempting to make it on time.
Sometimes we need to see if the wave, the shoulder of the wave has powerful enough or it's long enough.
Yeah.
In a good shape so you can turn. Instead of turning immediately without knowing, you can turn out. Always try to see around and try to decide, okay, I should turn or I should go straight. In this moment you need it to go straight. Because then look at how how this section of the wave it got better later. Look at where you are and look at how the wave gets still. And then look at
Yeah.
change the color, so it means you got steeper. You got better shape later. So you turn too early. Okay, another wave. Looks like your feet are too close. Okay. Nice. Oh. That's good. That's a good position. You're in the right spot of the wave. See what happens later?
Yep.
Okay, here we can just say having your hand here like this.
Yeah.
You can try this.
Open up.
Yes. Open up like that. Yes. Really this. So you can be in a better position like that. Just this arm like that. Ooh, you were too excited.
I was happy about something.
And then look at the nose. You were already on the bottom.
Yep.
The nose kind of went down. It went down for a bit. Okay, you managed.
I was
Are
too
you turning? Wow.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a really good one.
Now we need to start leaning back more. Because you're almost close to the pocket.
Because I don't need to speed up.
Because and then look at
Yeah.
this can happen.
Yeah.
Let's see what happened later. Oh, that's so good. Look at.
I was fighting for my life.
Looks like you just got spit out by the
By the ocean, yeah. It's like, okay, you're not ready. This trip reminded me that no matter how careful we plan, life has its own rhythm. From food poisoning to missed moments and lost audio, nothing unfolded the way I expected. In the past, I would ask, why me? Now I ask, what's the lesson? Maybe we're not here to control everything that happens to us, but to meet life as it comes, with grace, curiosity, and the courage to keep moving forward. So next time life surprises you, just roll with that. It knows better. Next week, we're back on a full surfing schedule in the surf camp. The waves have been calling, so the journey continues. I'll see you next week.